Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and this is our Underdog Daily Show. Really, we only ever do one Underdog video, so it just depends on what time of night or the following day. We went ahead and waited and put this out for you. It's a little bit late. Sorry we're getting this out late to you. We've had busier schedules lately than usual, but we do have 5 picks, and we're going to feature one of the discounted props today. Because we had one in particular that we felt really good about. And since there's enough time for you guys to catch this, there's still 3 hours of this window from the time of us filming it. So we decided to feature our favorite discounted prop in the 5-man slip. Before we get into our plays, though, if you haven't signed up for Underdog yet, this is a perfect time. You can use code BACKDOOR, and they'll match your first deposit up to $100, and they're going to give you instant pick'em specials. So just by signing up, you can take advantage of your instant pick'em specials. You can use these discounts that are on the board. You have a lot of opportunities to just get started on the right foot with your journey with Underdog. So definitely take advantage of that. Use code BACKDOOR. There's a link in the description of the video if you want to sign up. And these are the plays we're going to be covering today. I'm going to be breaking down 2 of them, including the discounted prop, and Jordy's going to break down the other 3. But like we've mentioned before, we just build this whole slip together when we do the Underdog show, versus us each, kind of having our individual picks. We just, it's kind of nice to change it up. And we've honestly had a decent amount of success with Underdog. We haven't been on our sweeps lately, but we haven't really, fingers crossed, we haven't really had like a bad day with Underdog. They just have some props on here, some plays, whatever you want to call them, that you don't find on other platforms. So these are the plays we're going with today. I'm going to be covering Devin Vassell over 5 rebounds. Pascal Siakam is the discounted prop that we love, 16.5 points. We're going Victor Wembanyama over 5 blocks and steals, Sabonis over 8.5 assists, and Kevin Huerter over 1.5 3-pointers made. Now, I was just going to say, I'm probably just going to go standard on this one because I feel so good about all these picks. And then I realized I don't think you can go insured with a discounted play anyways.
Right.
But I was honestly thinking that even before I remembered that you can't with discounted, just because I feel like all of these are going to cash. I feel great about these. All right. So it's been a little while. Sorry, we've been a little spotty with Underdog. So we're not going to take the time to do a recap on this one since it's been a few days, but we're going to just get right into it. Before I break down these plays though, just want to tell you guys about Daily Grind. They make DFS tools, and we love their DFS optimizer in particular. We've partnered up with them. We've been working with them for a few months now, and they're a great company, great people, and they make really good products. The DFS Optimizer is something we use every single day to seek out plays and to confirm plays once we build a narrative around a play we like. And they're offering all of our viewers 25% off when you use code BACKDOOR. You can go to dgfantasy.com, or there's a link in the description of the video. Just make sure you put in code BACKDOOR, and they'll give you 25% off of any of their tools. So you could apply that to all 4 of their tools if you really wanted to go for the full bundle. My 2 favorites are the DFS Optimizer and the Middling tool. But come football time, you can even use it for esports and NHL, but the correlation tool just builds you out your entire slip for you. So definitely check that out. Take advantage of that discount. And yeah, there's a link in the description of the video. All right, so getting started here. Let's see, what do I have first? Let's go with Pascal Siakam. We feel great about this play. 241 over under. Thunder favored by 6. This is going to be a fun game to get into. I'm so pumped for this slate because there's actually, there's a game, maybe 1 or 2 games that I'm I don't know. I might fade that. Actually, just this one. There's going to be some value to be had in the Boston Celtics versus the Jazz. But I'm surprised there's only a 6-point spread on that. That's wild with no marketing. Maybe there's some injuries to the Celtics that I haven't caught yet. But anyways, we're not here to talk about that. We didn't take any pieces of that for this video. But my point is, exciting slate today, guys. We're happy to get into it. But yeah, so we have a 6-point spread, Thunder favored by 6. and a 241 over under. As usual, whenever the Pacers are playing, there's going to be a high total or over under, which I like to refer to it as. But yeah, this is going to be a good one. And this discount is, we checked out all of these. We ran the numbers on all of these, and this is by far our favorite. So Siakam has gone over this here on Outlier. But one thing I love about Outlier, before I break this down, like, you guys should definitely check this app out. We've already partnered up with them as well. And we use this just as much as we use Daily Grind. This is just like a go-to every single day. One of our workhorse props, one of our workhorse tools when we're looking at props. You can cover everything from matchup to injury report. Let's see the injury report here. So, oh man, that sucks. I didn't realize Mathurin was out for the season. I knew he was out for an extended period of time, but that sucks. And so we have Jalen Williams, game time decision too at shooting guard. So we'll see. Hopefully he's able to play. But anyways, guys, yeah, this app, if you guys want to check out Outlier, they cover everything. Like, I can even go on here and see what Siakam has done without Mathurin in the game. So you're not just looking at stats where he was in the game. And that actually makes me feel even better about this. So look at this. Without Mathurin on the floor, Siakam's gone over this line of 16.5, 19 out of 20 times. And the only time he missed it by 1 point. He went for 16 instead of 16.5. I was just showing you a feature of Outlier, but that makes me feel even better about this play in particular. So we got a 95% hit rate on this play. If we look at his last 5 in particular. And by the way, if you guys want to check out Outlier, there's a link in the description of the video. You don't have to sign up with Backdoor or anything like that. You just go through our link, and they're going to give you 7 days to utilize this app. Use it for 7 days, take advantage of the value there, and just see how you like it. I'm sure you're going to love it because it's an incredible app. But anyway, so on Outlier, I can actually adjust these lines to the line that I'm getting this at 16.5, instead of just going with what all the other odds makers are putting this line at. So anyways, yeah, 16.5. It's a minus 320 to hit on Outlier. And yeah, he's, I'm going to go ahead and even with that, I'm going to take this Mathurin thing off there now. So in his last 5, he's gone over this 3 out of his last 5 games. And he's averaging 31.2 minutes per game, just 1.8 fouls. So he's not getting in foul trouble. Shooting 49% from the field on 14.4 attempts. So 7.2 of those he's hitting. And not shooting many threes, just 2.4, shooting 35%, a little bit of room for improvement there, but that's not terrible. He's capable of it. He's getting to the line, shooting like 3.4 attempts per game, shooting 82% from free throw. But yeah, feeling great about this play. I think that I've shown you enough as to why we're so psyched on this. The matchup on paper looks a little difficult. They're 5th in points allowed to power forwards, but that's, I mean, they're averaging 22.5 given, and we're just taking it at 16.5. He hasn't matched up with them on head-to-head yet, so there's no data on that just yet. But yeah, I mean, with Mathurin out, which he is out for the rest of the season, 19 out of 20 times, the only time he missed it by 1 bucket. So we're smashing this one. And since it's a discounted prop, it's not going to be on Daily Grind. So I don't have anything to go over there. Anyways, I'll keep it moving. Sorry, I took forever on that one. So Devin Vassell, let's take a look at this over under. 222 over under with the Rockets favored by 3. This should be a closer one, especially with Sengun out, which is such a bummer, man. Like, I feel bad for that kid because he was having a breakout year. You know, we hope he gets better. Pray for a quick recovery for him, or at least something that's not going to, you know, mess with his career long term, because it was sad seeing him in that wheelchair. So we hope he gets better soon. But yeah, Rockets favored by 3. And if we hop back over here to Outlier for Vassell, he's gone over this 3 out of his last 5. Well, one of them was a push because we're getting it at 5. Other odds makers have it at 4.5, but we're getting it at 5, and I'm happy to take it at 5. If we look at the actual matchup, he's got a juicy matchup here. The Rockets are 26th in rebounds allowed to shooting guards, allowing 8.4 per game. And he's averaging 38 minutes. My gosh, this guy's never coming off the floor. 38 minutes a game over the last 5, only 1 foul. That's really good, efficient, clean defense that he's playing. And so not getting in foul trouble, staying on the floor the majority of the game. And if we look at the head-to-head matchup, the last 2 times he played them, he went for 6 and then he went for 8. So I'm feeling good about this play as well. Going to be taking that for more. If we hop over to Daily Grind and look at the odds on this one, they've got this favor to go over at 52.7% odds to hit the over. They have it at a minus 129. Everyone else has this at the 4.5 mark, so we are getting it at 5. It is bumped up a half point, but if you just consider what these odds are showing us, the lowest odds are minus 145 to go for 4.5, but we've got minus 160s, we've got minus 175, minus 181. It is so heavily juiced to go over that 4.5 mark, so it's a very safe play. But I think he's going to go for 6. I honestly do 6 or 7. I don't think he's going to have a monster night, but we'll see, because with Şengün out, that's a lot of vacated rebounds. It's probably double-digit rebounds vacated, so someone's going to be grabbing those boards. I think it'll be some of their guys and some of the Spurs. So feeling good about these 2 plays. I'm going to pass it over to Jordy to wrap up the rest of these plays.
Cool. Yeah, man. So before I get into these last 3 plays, we just want to quickly tell you guys about Chalkboard. Chalkboard is another pick'em style app where you can set your own lines. So like I could take like Devin Vassell's rebounds at 5.5. They'll give it to me at that, and then I could bump it down to like 3.5 and get like a 1.2x multiplier on it, or I could bump it up to like 6.5 and get like a 3x multiplier on it. So it's a really cool app. You guys should definitely go check them out. We're having a lot of fun playing over there. I'm definitely going to put some lineups on there today with how low some of these base lines are. And you can get all the way up to 100x. You can bet as low as $1, just like Underdog here. And you can actually insure your plays now. So not only do you get the ability to set your own lines, but you can insure them, which is awesome. So definitely go check them out. Links in the description below. If you use code BACKDOOR at checkout, they'll give you a 100% deposit match, just like Underdog. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. The iOS, it's iOS only right now, so that's that. But they are coming out with an Android version on the 18th of this month, so stay tuned for that. And they're coming out with the desktop version soon, which I cannot wait for. So definitely go check out all that for Chalkboard there. But cool. Yeah, so I'm going to be covering Kevin Huerter first. He's been in a little bit of a slump over the last 3 games, but his 3-point attempts have not slowed down. He's definitely when he shoots bad, unfortunately his minutes go down, but I think against this matchup, for some reason, man, he just lights Milwaukee up. He's gone for 3, 8, and 6 3-pointers in the last 3 head-to-heads. So he's very efficient against them. They're 11th overall in 3-pointers. They've definitely been playing better defense since Doc Rivers has come along. But, they're going to need his scoring tonight for sure. If you look at the game time decision here, Keegan Murray is a game time decision. So if he's out, I love this play even more, and it's definitely going to be gone or bumped if he's out. Giannis is a game time decision as well with the tendonitis thing still. So just keep an eye on those 2 injuries. Those will dictate the game a lot for sure. But I feel good about this, even if if Keegan does play, because he's done this 14 out of his last 20 games. Kevin Huerter is a 3-point shooter. That's what he's out there to do. And so if he gets the minutes tonight, I think he'll definitely hit this for us. So on Daily Grind, here's his top play at 53.26% and a minus 133, pretty much across the board. So really, really feeling good about the value on that play. So moving on, we got Victor Wembanyama. I'm stoked on this play for his blocks and steals at just 5. So this is a really insane value here. He's done this in 8 out of his last 10 games and 9 out of his last 20, but he's really started to heat up with the blocking. I mean, dude, he had 10 blocks and 2 steals in this one game against Toronto. The last time he played Houston, he went for just 7 blocks alone. He had no steals. But in these other games, he had 5 blocks, so he pushed once. And then the game before that, he hit with 3 steals and 3 blocks. So he's very active in this category. He is a game time decision. Wait a minute. No, he's not. Okay, so it says he's good to go tonight. So cool. So no Şengün in this matchup. So they're going to be pretty small because they don't have Steven Adams yet either. So against Houston with a small lineup, I love this. And if you look at the category here, blocks allowed to centers, they're 27th, giving up 2.2. Obviously, they don't play Wemby every game. But 9th in steals, so not a whole lot of value in the steals category, but enough. Like, he got 3 in one of these games, so enough where we want to take this. But look at this play on Daily Grind. It's a 55% and almost a minus 150 on the odds. So insane value here. We're trying to get this video out quick to you guys so you can get a hold of this. But yeah, feeling good about that. Let's keep it moving. Keep this short. Domantas Sabonis for over 8.5 assists. I love this play. I'm probably going to have it in every slip tonight. And if I get burned, I get burned because he's that good at it. But if you look at the last 20 games, he's gone over this 11 out of 20 games. The dude is like dang near averaging a triple-double. Like, he's been that good. But over the last 10, he's hit it 5 and 2 out of the last 5. But if you look at the head-to-head here, over the last 2 games against Milwaukee, he's gone for 15 assists in both these games. And, you know, they're tough to score against down low, so it makes sense. But assists allowed to centers, they're 29th. And Sabonis is a beast when it comes to assisting the ball. Like, he plays almost like a point guard sometimes. So with all the shooters they have, I feel comfortable with him going over this with the matchup too. So if we want to look at the odds on this one, is a 51%, a minus 123 to go over. So feeling really good about those 5 plays there.
All right, guys. If you haven't yet, do us a favor and hit that like button. We appreciate you helping us grow the channel. If you are not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on, just so you can make sure that you get on these plays before they get bumped or removed. But in addition to that, every one of you that tune into our first look show, we asked you if you could get the likes over 200, and you hooked us up. We appreciate you so much for doing that. We got over 200, so Jordy's going to drop a League of Legends slip later on tonight. At some point, just kind of depends on when he is able to jump into his research, but he'll have it as soon as he can to you, and he's going to take his time and make sure he gets all the best plays, as he always does, as we always do. But yeah, so we do have a League of Legends play for prize picks coming tonight to our community section of YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed and you have notifications on, so you should be notified as soon as we drop that slip as well. If you guys are interested in checking out our Discord, we'll be in there dropping more plays. It's a really great community. Everyone's super chill. We all work together, and everyone's been cashing in there because the community as a resource is just so strong. So there's a link in the description of the video for that. It's about 50 cents a day. So if you go through the link in the description of the video and you just go to server subscriptions once you're in Discord, just subscribe and it'll unlock all the channels for you. You can hop into community chat, let us know you're new to our Discord channel, our Discord server, and we'll show you around. You know, if you do join, there's a getting started channel. If you go check that out, it'll show you how we do everything. So that's going to do it for us, guys. Enjoy this fun slate we have for us tonight, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Good luck, guys.